evidence, identifying evidence, fingerprints, for the eventual court date eventually.
And how long were you a CSI? How long had you been a CSI for in May of 2024?
Right around 7 years.
And in May of 2024, did you have the opportunity to go out to a scene?
Yes.
For this case?
Yes, ma'am.
What was the case number associated with this case?
I don't recall from the top of my head.
Would it refresh your memory to have a copy of your report?
Yes.
You have been marked as State's Exhibit 19 for identification purposes. Do you recognize that?
Yeah, it looks like my report.
Okay, you can refresh your memory, just don't read directly from it.
Okay.
What was the police report number or the case number associated?
SAPD 24098444.
This case has everything. A CSI called to photograph a battered victim, a defense lawyer nitpicking over whether the right person got a phone call, and a detective stepping in to clean up the mess. Buckle up. This courtroom is about to get messy. We're in San Antonio, Texas. The case. Family violence. The victim. A woman who claims she was assaulted. The state. Building its case brick by brick with photos, phone calls, and detectives. And the defense.
And what date were you dispatched?
May 5th, 2024.
And when you were dispatched, what was your primary objective? What were you there to do?
I believe it was a family violence call. It came out and I was requested by the officers on scene to photograph a victim.
And did you in fact take photos?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you recall who you spoke with on that day?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Do you recall the complainant that you took pictures of?
Yes. Actually, in my report, I made contact with an officer, Ramon.
Understood. And when did you eventually make contact with the complainant in this case?
Yes.
Did you observe any injuries to the complainant?
And I believe I saw some redness on her face.
In your experience, officer, in taking photos of injuries, do injuries get worse over time before they get better?
Yeah, as far as their like discoloration and
Yes, sir.
yes, yeah, they develop more over time.
So right after something happened, may not be as visible as a couple days later.
Correct.
Okay. I'm showing you what's been marked as State's Exhibits 20, 21, and 22. Do you recognize these?
Well, let's just say they're doing what defense attorneys do best, throwing every possible wrench into the works. First up, we've got a crime scene investigator, 7 years on the job, May 2024. His task: take pictures of the victim's injuries. Now, this is already a sensitive situation. He explains that as a male CSI, he's not allowed to ask female victims to strip or take photos of private areas. Instead, he gives them options. They can photograph themselves, or wait for the one female CSI covering all of San Antonio translation. This victim wasn't waiting around all day. She let him take the basic photos, but refused others. And yes, he confirmed, he saw redness on her face.
Yes.
Okay. And what are they?
Photos of victim and a photo board. Oh, complainant, yes.
And are these the same pictures that you took on May 5th of 2024?
Yes.
And do they fairly and accurately depict how she looked on that date?
Yes.
Okay, state would offer into evidence State's Exhibits 20, 21, and 22, pending any objection.
No objection on it.
All right, if I could see the exhibits.
Keep forgetting, Your Honor. I
No,
apologize.
that's okay. All right, State's Exhibit number 20, 21, and 22 are admitted without objection.
May we publish, Your Honor?
Yes.
And is this the injury you observed on the complainant?
Yes.
And is this a full body, what you would call a full body picture of the complainant?
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you take this picture right here?
You want to take a full body photo just to show the person that you're photographing?
And was there an indication that there were other injuries for the complainant?
I believe she mentioned there were. She had other injuries, but she didn't want me to photograph them.
Okay. And as a male CSI, are there any policies that you have to follow when photographing female complainants?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. In training, they always told us never to make her like strip down or photograph any private areas of the opposite sex.
And when you were here taking pictures for this case, what location were you at when you were taking these pictures?
I have to look at my report. I believe it was somewhere on Evers.
And I guess, I mean, was it inside or outside?
Oh, outside.
Okay. In the public?
Yes, I believe it was a parking lot.
And so would you ask anybody to take off their clothes in that type of locale?
No.
Given that you are a male officer and there was a female complainant, did you offer, or I guess, what are the options that you give complainants to get pictures of their other injuries?
So I will tell them they can photograph it themselves and keep the photos in case the detective wants to see it, or I can call a female CSI or UEDI out there and they can do it themselves if the complainant's comfortable with that.
And on this date, do you recall how many female CSIs were working?
I believe just one.
And that would be for the entire San Antonio area?
Yes, one female CSI for the whole area.
And if you recall, did the complainant have anybody with her?
I don't remember.
Would the complainant have had to wait until that female CSI was available?
Yes, most likely.
And the other option was to take pictures by herself?
Yes.
Pro tip: bruises often look worse a couple of days later. So if you've ever wondered why victims don't always show black and blue bruises right after an assault, that's your answer. Then the defense swoops in. They grill him about whether he gave her the option to wait for a female CSI. He says yes. Did she wait? He's not sure. They also make it clear he doesn't speak Spanish, so he needed another officer to translate for the complainant. That's a subtle move by the defense. Plant doubt about miscommunication. Was the victim really understood? Next witness, Officer Marissa Garcia. At the time, she was with SAPD's Family Violence Follow-Up Unit. Her job: call victims after misdemeanor cases and see if they want to press charges. On May 6th, the day after the alleged assault, she calls the listed complainant. Here's the problem. She's not even sure she talked to the right complainant.
After you took these pictures, what was your involvement in this case?
I would write my report, upload the photos. That'd be it, basically.
I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Defense, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Afternoon, sir.
Sure.
I believe the state was talking about waiting for a female CSI to take pictures of females and such. Did you give her that option to wait?
I believe I did.
And she decided not to. Is that correct?
I don't know if she waited around or not.
Okay. Pass the witness, sir.
And I apologize, just very briefly, Your Honor. Mr. Rudd, are you still an officer?
No, I was, you can call me investigator at this time.
Thank you. Investigator Rodriguez, do you speak Spanish?
No.
And so were you having to use other officers to translate what you wanted from the complainant?
Yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, is this witness excused?
From the state, yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. If you'll leave the microphone behind, please, and you're excused. State, call your next witness.
State calls Officer Garcia.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Thank you. Yes. And if you could raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give would be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can lower your hand. Make sure you keep your voice up so that everyone can hear. And if you'll state your name for the record.
Maritza Garcia.
All right, you may proceed.
Ms. Garcia, how are you employed?
I'm sorry.
How are you employed?
I'm a police officer with the San Antonio Police Department.
Are you a certified police officer?
Yes, ma'am.
And so, Officer Garcia, what do you do at the San Antonio Police Department?
I am currently on the mental health unit.
And in May of 2024, what was your duty assignment?
I was a police officer for the Peru CRT follow-up unit.
And as a police officer for the CRT follow-up unit, what would you do?
I would follow up with complainants on cases of misdemeanors for family violence.
And what was the purpose of your follow-up?
My office had received a offense report for a misdemeanor case, and so we contact the victim, the complainant, to ensure that they're safe and to see if they'd like to pursue with charges.
Understood. And what was the case number that's associated with this case?
I don't recall that.
Would it help refresh your memory to have a copy of your report?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 23. Do you recognize this?
Complainant. Why? Because she just calls whoever's listed on the report. If the paperwork was wrong, so was the phone call. The defense jumps on this like a dog on a bone. Did you confirm it was the right person? Did you actually get a yes about pressing charges? Her answers are less than airtight. She only confirmed verbally on the phone, and she admits the complainant didn't exactly give a positive response. Translation for the jury: the victim either wasn't cooperative, wasn't sure, or wasn't even the right person. And finally, just as the defense thinks they've poked enough holes, the state calls in the big guns, Detective Angela Lopez. Yeah, we'll get to her next. Honestly, this is classic courtroom whiplash. You've got the state building a careful narrative. Look, here are photos, here's the follow-up call. And the defense is like, wait, do we even know who was on the phone? It's like watching someone build a Jenga tower while the other side keeps pulling out blocks one by one. And that's where we leave it. The CSI testified. The officer's follow-up is under fire. And now, the detective is about to take the stand to either patch up the case, or sink it further. If you were the juror here, would the missing photos and shaky follow-up call make you doubt the case? Or do you think the CSI's testimony is enough? Thanks for watching another wild courtroom breakdown. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your verdict in the comments, because this case is only getting started.
Yes, I do.
Okay. And if you want to just refresh your memory, don't read directly from it. What was the case number associated with this case?
The case number is SAPD 24098444.
And in this case, did you make a call pursuant to your job description?
Yes, I did.
What date did you make that call?
On May 6, 2024.
And the purpose of that call, was that just pursuant to your job as you stated earlier?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you call the correct victim? Or I'm sorry, complainant?
I'm not sure. I called the complainant that was listed on the report.
And so if an incorrect complainant was listed on the police report, that would be who you called.
That's correct.
After you call or make contact with the complainant. What other involvement do you have in the case?
That's the only involvement I have.
I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, defense.
Afternoon, Officer Garcia.
Afternoon.
When you were performing your duties on May 6th, 2024, do you recall who you called in this case?
I contacted the initial complainant that was listed on the offense report.
Okay. And did you ask this person if she was in a relationship with the suspected person?
Yes, I did.
And what was her response?
Objection to hearsay, Your Honor.
That will be sustained.
You asked her if she wanted to pursue with charges, correct?
Yes, I did.
And you didn't get a positive response, did you?
Objection to hearsay, Your Honor, or calls for hearsay.
Response.
We're not asking for what the words were saying, Your Honor. We're just asking if she got a positive response or not.
All right, that will be sustained.
You never confirmed that the person you contact was the correct person, did you?
Only verbally on the phone.
I'm sorry, you said only verbally on the phone?
On the phone.
Pass the witness, John.
And just briefly, Officer Garcia, the person that you verbally confirmed on the phone would be the complainant that was listed in the original offense report.
Yes, ma'am.
No further questions.
All right, any further questions?
You were never given any instructions or indications to move forward with this case, did you?
Objection to hearsay, speculation.
Overruled.
No, sir.
Pass the witness, John.
All right, state.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, is this witness excused?
From the state, yes.
Yes, yes, John.
All right, thank you. If you'll leave the microphone behind. All right, state, call your next witness.
State would call Detective Lopez.
And that microphone to your top, and then just adjust the microphone as needed.
All right, if you can raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll make sure you keep your voice up so that everyone can hear. If you'll state your name for the record.
Angela Lopez.
All right, state, you may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor.